Now, here's another example of how the drive-bys do their jobs and take advantage of the relative ignorance. That's not a comment on intelligence. The relative ignorance of low-information voters. Again, ABC News. And the headline, majority of promised oil pipeline jobs will be temporary. So you see the headline, you're a millennial, you're a low-information voter, you're looking for videos to watch, looking for the latest on Elon Musk or whatever, and you find that headline. And, my God, Trump's a liar! My God, temporary? Trump's been bragging about the pipeline and all these jobs coming back. Well, it's a liar. And the media's exposing Trump. And they're going to be singing the praises of the media doing a great job exposing Trump as a fraud. The fact of the matter is, every construction job is temporary. And until the job is finished, the work continues. When the construction job is finished, the work ends. And there's not a single construction project that lasts as long as your life. Go to work for the Acme Construction Company. You'll be working jobs here, jobs there. You might have some downtime. But what construction job isn't temporary? But what this is working to repair and revise Obama's legacy. We see the Democrat, they don't understand the first rule of holes. They dug themselves into a deep hole, and in trying to get out, they're digging themselves in even deeper. This is what blind partisanship looks like. Working Americans can see it clearly. Everybody in the construction industry knows that every construction job is temporary. In other words, there's no news here. And there wouldn't be anywhere near this kind of a story associated with any initiative of Barack Obama or the Democrat Party. The difference is, when Obama was promising all those shovel-ready jobs and infrastructure rebuild, we never even got a list of the projects. Do you know the Trump administration has already released a list of the first infrastructure jobs that are going to take place, and a cost of it's 137 or 157 billion has already been assigned. And one of is modernizing the terminal at the Kansas City airport. There's going to be a new tunnel somewhere, but the jobs are specified. The costs are specified. We never got anything of the sort with Obama because there never was any infrastructure repair. Obama's stimulus money went to union workers, primarily teachers, and union bosses who turned around and gave some of the money back to the Democrat Party. It's a money laundering operation, essentially. But Obama couldn't list any infrastructure projects because there weren't any. But even if there had been, the media would never have run a story saying that the jobs were just temporary. In fact, most of the jobs created under the Obama administration were part-time. In its own way, a definition of temporary. Most of Obama's jobs that were created were part-time, and that's because Obamacare cost employers a hand and a leg if they wanted to full-time employ people. So they got around the Obamacare cost by hiring more and more people at part-time, under 30 hours a week. We never did get a story about any Obama job being temporary, any Obama recovery story being half-hearted or half-baked or what have you. But this is how and it's a very, very long story. It's a story about the Keystone Pipeline and the Dakota Pipeline. Majority of promised Dakota Keystone Pipeline jobs expected to be temporary. They're all temporary in the construction business. Every one of them, except for the people that own the construction company. And then, even for them, the work is temporary because the job finishes. It completes at some point.